Snoring was a significant problem for me. It was something that I'd basically had as a problem since I was a student. People would mention that I did snore quite loudly, but it was something that I'd also got used to. I just assumed that this was normal. This was something I really couldn't do anything about. It was only when I went to see my GP over a completely separate issue that I just mentioned that perhaps I might be a loud snorer. He sent me to ENT specialist at the Beacon Hospital, who diagnosed me with airway obstruction and then referred me to the Beacon Clinic and Dr. Owens. Dr. Owens then took a digital impression of my mouth, and after a thorough investigation made a device for me. The device has completely changed my life. Snoring was something that I really didn't appreciate how much it was impacting my life. I would wake up in the morning feeling quite groggy, even if I'd slept for a long period. And even after a long sleep, I would wake up feeling groggy. After I had the device, I would wake up feeling refreshed. I mean, it did take a couple of days to get used to, because it is a change in the way you sleep. But very quickly, I remember waking up thinking, I haven't felt this refreshed after a night's sleep for a long time. It wasn't as though I'd particularly rested beforehand or been on holiday or anything. It was just the device and the fact that I was finally breathing properly. And after so long of snoring being a problem, suddenly I was actually having a good night's sleep. The first time I used the device, obviously it was a little bit strange, because it is something that, you know, it's something you have in your mouth. It is something that you do have to get used to. And now it's got to the point where sometimes I forget to put it in simply because it feels so natural for it to be in my mouth. I don't actually find it any difficulty wearing it at all. I'd been referred to Dr. Owens. It was very quick, I think, from the device actually being made to start using it. And then it was really quickly, probably within a week, that I was actually noticing that it was having a really positive effect on my life, on the way that I was sleeping. So it's been a really positive experience coming to the Beacon Dental Clinic. I found both the personal and professional interactions to be very easy. I've found that it's actually, Dr. Owens's manner makes it very easy to work with. He's not pushy at all. It's very much, he explains in detail, very, very clearly what's happening, what will happen next, the impact and the changes that I will have to have and what he will be doing. But everything happens in a way that has really put me at ease. I've also found that every part of the Beacon Dental Clinic has been very easy to work with. I mean, from making appointments, from dealing with reception, for everything has just been actually a real pleasure to come with. I mean, the fact that people recognise me when I come in is really nice. You know, actually, I've just found that even that small thing. Whereas, you know, quite often when you're dealing with a doctor's surgery or a dental practice, that's not something, you're just a patient that comes in. Whereas really I found that there's been a very strong personal aspect to the way that the clinic deals with patients, that this, you know, just makes all of this experience just much easier to deal with, because it is something that is a significant part of your life. You know, you do have to make an investment both emotionally as well as financially, and this is something where, you know, if you feel that the clinic has your best interest at heart, it makes it much easier to deal with these things and also to make the decisions that you have to make.